Well, well, well! Good evening, lads, lasses, and you non-binary folk. How are we all feeling tonight? Feeling happy after such a long time? Half a week or whatever it was, or most of a week since you last saw me? How are we all feeling though, lads, lasses, and non-binary folk? Feeling good? Feeling chipper? Feeling happy? Feeling fulfilled? A horse game? You don't want to put money on the ponies? I'm Australian. Of course I want to put money on the ponies. It's just that I don't have the right headwear, you see. When you want to watch ponies in Australia, you need to wear the right hat. Otherwise, I don't know, you're not allowed legally to bet on horses? Not too sure what that's about, but, you know, be not I suppose. Of course I want to bet on the ponies. I'm Australian. We spend more on horse race betting than anyone else in the world per capita. So you better believe an Australian would want to use all the horse ponies and all that sort of thing. But, you know, we have standards. She always whines about everything and comes in second. Why do I feel like you're having a really bad time with this particular horse? And you're just trying to take it out on my screen for some reason. Not too sure what that's about. But the horse cannot hurt you. The horse girl is not real. If you're talking about the horse game that I'm thinking of. About the horse girls. And that weird lady with the little hat who drop kicks you. I assume you're talking about her. Yes. What's her name? Golden Plain or something? No? No, you're not talking about Golden Plain or whatever the hell her name is? Yeah. And here I thought, from what the internet seems to be showing, there is about 3 horses in this game. A really depressing one that never won a race in real life, and now in real life is getting copious amounts of very expensive food sent to her by people who are kind of pitiful. Like, oh damn. The girl who kicks you, and some called like Lightning McQueen or something. I think her name's like Lightning. It sounds similar to it's something McQueen. Lightning McQueen. Storm McQueen. Queen McQueen. Mama, I killed a man McQueen. Nothing really matters McQueen. I don't know. That's the only 3 I've ever seen from that game. Beyond that, not a damn clue what that game is about. Not a damn... Do you actually bet in that game? I was under the impression you trained them. You were somehow the trainer of these... I can't tell if they're like athletes or subhumans. But... yes. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. That's all I know about the game, though. Queen McQueen, Golden Plain, and depressed, now very gluttonous horse. You bet that you buy gacha balls. Well, it is a gacha game. It's from Japan. Is it from Japan? I'm not too sure. I know the whole thing was originally a Japanese idea. Huh, who knows? Anyway, I am not. I am, as my little PNG attached to my chest would imply, I'm drinking beer. And this time, it's a local beer that I can show. Meiji no Queen. That's who I'm training. Oh. So it was Lightning McQueen. Damn. He's everywhere. Meiji no McQueen. I still think, Nothing Really Matters McQueen or Mama, I Killed a Man McQueen is far better name. Because that really talks about the ultimate queen. Queen. Freddie Mercury. Good times. I've gotta go to karaoke and sing that song again. It's always fun to sing. Point is, I've had a good time in my week. Quick mission report. One with the pillbox had his gold ship, not gold plane. Okay. Got that. I got the wrong branch of the military with that one. I should have been thinking about the Navy, not the Air Force. I thought that's what weird people on the internet called what they used to give when they pair characters together and they think it's really good. A golden ship. Alright. Oh, should I change this photo? It's a good photo, actually. I just took this one quickly when I first got it out, but let's get a better photo out. One I just took and posted. That one's a better photo. Shows the beer better. But yes, today I am surprised I'm actually able to stream again this quickly. I had a very tiring weekend. I left on Friday, I got back on Monday evening. I spent a fair few nights out in the wilderness camping. I had no internet, which was rather nice. It's been a long time since I've been completely unconnected. It's been a long time since I've been camping, seriously. I think, better part of, God, how many years now? Probably a decade or so since I've been, honest to God, camping in a tent, you know? I've been to a lodge in a campsite. But it's been a long time since I've been, honest to God, braving the weather. Especially now, because, God, the Japanese summer is hot. My goodness. Hotter than I could believe, mate. Goodness gracious. I'm surprised there's an area in Japan with no cell connection. You'd be surprised, actually. This place ain't too far from a town. I think it just happened to be our campsite. I'm sure there was cell connection across the lake, but there was no cell connection where we were. In fact, because it's so far away from where I actually live, I'm not too concerned about actually showing you people pictures. Even though I don't think you people would dox me. You get the point. Let's get some pictures out, shall we? I've got, like, one really nice picture of what... When I arrived at the campsite, I took this picture. Not arrived at the campsite. The next morning after I arrived was... This is just a picture that was easiest to get because I'd already put it on my computer. But look at this place. This is right from my tent. Not in the morning. This was in midday. I took it... I have more pictures. But I think because of how it worked... The lake... that I was on, Inawashiro-ko, up in Fukushima. Down in Fukushima? Doesn't matter. Many hours from where I am. I was invited by a few people I had made friends with, and I had mentioned I wanted to go camping before. And they were like, oh, we're actually about to go camping. Want to come with us? So I had to quickly pull together some camping gear. Yeah, it is really hilly. So, I made the guess. It was amazing. Amazing stuff. I guess that this lake may have been some sort of volcanically formed lake. The remnants of some sort of large caldera of some sort. And you could see this entire thing is surrounded by hills. It's a big lake on a plateau in Fukushima, surrounded by lakes. In summer, it's a summer resort where everyone hangs out at the lake and goes on jet skis and swims and paddleboards. And in winter, it's a really quite nice ski resort. Because the hills near Mount Bandai nearby, a volcano, a dormant volcano, I believe, makes for a wonderful location. Point is, there was some truly beautiful places. Let me show you a better picture from the morning. Because the sun, that was essentially east. The picture I was showing you is essentially east. And it is very hilly. And because of that, I think, and how, like, we were in this little sort of cul-de-sac in the lake, sort of a little inlet in the lake. The signal just wasn't able to reach the campsite we're in. It was a beautiful location, though. My goodness. See if I can't find a really... a bit fuzzy because of the humidity, but... the morning. That's an evening picture. But it was spectacular. It was beyond anything I could... It's been so long since I've really been out in nature, you know. It's been so long. Let me show some more of these pictures. There's a nice evening picture of the same lake. Ooh, look at that. So beautiful. Look at that sky. Look at those clouds. I took a lot of pictures of the lake. Mostly because every other picture I took was of my friends and my acquaintances that we were all camping with. So I don't want to take pictures of them, but look at that. Oh, it was spectacular. I really enjoyed it. It's been a while since I've been to tent. My back is not very happy with it, to be entirely honest. My back was not happy with me. And we just saw some real pretty stuff. But essentially, that's where I went camping. On this beautiful little place, very hilly, in Imorashiro in Fukushima. It took us hours to get there. We set up the tent, we went to sleep, and then, oh my god, the one thing was, in Fukushima on the weekend, absolutely, furiously, meanly, terribly hot. My god, Japan is hot in summer. And this place was beyond hot. You had to, like, lie in the lake at all times, lest you burn alive. I did enjoy reading. I did enjoy a bit of reading. Practice my Japanese while reading. I actually have, I've been reading some manga and some small novels in Japanese. I did really well. I was rather impressed with myself. I don't know, but something about the lake allowed me to sort of concentrate better. I found it much easier to read when I was just sitting by a lake with such a beautiful view in front of me. And nighttime. Oh, it's been so many years since I've been able to see so many stars. And it's been a very long time since I've seen so many of these particular stars, Northern Hemisphere stars. But God, you could see the Milky Way. It was one of those places, remote enough that you could see the damn Milky Way. And actually, we saw about 6 to, 10, almost, shooting stars while we were there, would you believe? Shooting stars. We're just sitting there kind of chatting, drinking. I tipped back into my habit of making cocktails. Sat there drinking cocktails under the starlight, and we saw quite a damn few. Quite a spectacular amount, to be frank. And it was a beautiful time. I really enjoyed it. It's been so long since I've been camping. And it's something I really wanted to do when I came to Japan, because part of the reason I came and lived here is because I really want to get back into nature. You know, I did a lot of, I did mountain biking in Australia, I did hiking in Australia, I did bushwalking, but I don't know. One of the main reasons I wanted to come to Japan was the nature part of it. And it was just really nice to be able to really get into it this summer. Even if it was just unnaturally hot. Well, I say technically unnaturally. Positive going for your physique. I am happy. I am basking in it. I spent 3 nights, essentially 3 nights and 3 days, essentially. Out in nature, no signal, reading books, chatting to old mates, drinking drinks, having a great time. We did go to a nearby town to explore a bit. We went to a tiny restaurant that only served 1 meal. You walked in, there was no menu, he just gave you food, which I love. Love the confidence. He has one thing he can do really well, and you sit down and he'll give it to you. It was good, I'm not going to complain. Beautiful stuff. We saw a really cool, remote, tall Buddha statue in the middle of the fields. It was a good time. And I went out paddleboarding and rafting and, not rafting, but canoeing and paddleboarding and swimming, and it was very nice. The lake in this area of the lake is very shallow. Essentially, you couldn't walk a fair distance. I wouldn't need to, only until I got much further out, much closer to those hills, would I actually need to start swimming. It's quite shallow. It was good. It brought back a lot of memories too as a kid, when you used to forget you'd forget your thongs, and then when you were running across the road in summer, the bitumen would be so hot, you'd be like, running along. It was so hot at this campsite, the sort of gravel the campsite was based on was like that. It was so hot to walk on, and I had forgotten my thongs. So I had to steal somebody else's. They had some water shoes that they were using, so I occasionally used theirs, but just like, oh. Now, I was a kid, I used to be able to walk on that bitumen without a problem in the world. I had the feet of hobbits, thick-skinned I was, and these days I'm a bit lacking in grit these days. I feel like this is the year of Eric regaining his grit. Regaining his toughness, you know? You know, I've been a bit coddled by modern technology, and I've been trying to regain a bit of that childhood grit. I won't be eating any dirt, though, so don't worry about that. You know, like, because I had a broken air conditioner, and I didn't even realize the longest time because I just wasn't using it because I bought myself a fan, and I thought that's good enough for me. And it has been, by and large. When I got back from the campsite, I did give myself a day of air conditioning. And I am using it right now. Mostly because I didn't want the fan at max speed blowing into the microphone. So I turned the air conditioning on. But it's on 28 degrees. My air conditioner. It's pretty much only cooling the room. No, look, it's only drying the room out. It's not really cooling anything down. I've been trying to regain a bit of my grit recently. It's the summer of grit. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why this has suddenly become the year of self-imposed difficulties, but, you know, you just get into some of those moods when you're my age, I suppose. But I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. But to explain all of that, I mean, one wall, it's been pretty much on non-stop this summer. Well, the last 2 summers I've run it non-stop, but I also lived in a much smaller apartment. This apartment was much bigger, and of course the air conditioner was broken until 2 weekends ago. Until, you know, the week before last, where it got fixed. But even then, I didn't use it, because I really do find it fine. Just to open, I can get a cross breeze quite easily in this new apartment. It was one of the main reasons I chose it. So I open all the windows and I just get a fan blowing onto me, and it's fine. Even with the extreme humidity, I'm doing quite well. So the opposite side of my house is my bedroom. Well, that's tragic. That is tragic. I luckily only have I have what's called a 2DK, but quite a large 2DK comparatively to most of them. It's an older one. So essentially I have 3 rooms and 1 bathroom area. Imagine a square with 4 sections. 1/4 is the entryway, and on the opposite side, the small entryway, and on the walls, the rest of it, of the entryway square, is taken up by the bathroom. So it's sort of like entryway, and then just around a wall is a bathroom. Then you have a kitchen dining area, then you have a living room, and then you have a tatami bedroom. Sort of 4 squares. And in the living room, in the center of it all, is the 1 air conditioner of the apartment. It's about 50 square meters. Central air is going to cost... Yes. I did have central air at one point in one of my houses. It was a fairly new technology. And it was rather expensive to run. So we never did. I never did. Not because I couldn't afford it, but because I am stubborn. Like I am now. But yes. Anyway, point is... When I was leaving, as I tend to do, when I tend to travel in Japan, one thing I buy always is a bottle of something. In this case, I bought more than another bottle, one bottle. In fact, next stream you'll see the other bottle I bought, which is very cool. I'll probably try and do more night streams just so I can stream these bottles online, because I just love them. This is the first of many. Today's drink is the strawberry ale from Inawashiro Original Beer. The 717846 beer. Rather strange name for a beer series, but there is a reason for it, and I'll get into that. Today's strawberry ale is because the area actually has a rather nice strawberry farm. Inawashiro, next to the lake. To be honest, strawberry beer sounded kind of like a girl's drink. Probably. Tastes like beer. But that's never stopped me. Mate, time out. I make cocktails. Do you think I care about girls' drinks? I make a lot of very girly drinks. I've drunk my I've drunk my body weight in cosmopolitans before. It's Sex on the City and Sex on the Beach. All the same to me. Which is the name of a cocktail, by the way. I'm not just saying where I decide to be promiscuous. But it is a very fancy sounding beer, but it isn't actually as sweet as you'd expect. It is based on a rather sweet, beer, though. So it's... The local area is famous as a summer and ski resort. And right there, near Inawashiro, is a strawberry farm roadside station. Girls' drinks are what they call sweet and fruity drinks in America. They do in Australia, too. What always surprised me is that things like cider weren't seen as more girly in Australia, but I suppose that comes from the fact we're all British and we love cider for some reason. Girly drinks in Australia would be your cosmopolitans and your sort of light-tasting drinks. A mimosa. Now that is a girly drink. In fact, I've had one mimosa, but only because I've had one mimosa. Actually, no, it's one of those drinks that I know of and I have made before, but I don't often drink myself. Mostly because it's kind of boring. I had one mimosa at my niece's wedding because it was the drink of choice. It is essentially the drink of choice of brides and bridesmaids when they're getting ready for the wedding itself. I don't know why, but a number of people of the ladies in my family when they were getting married had a little tiny fridge where they're all getting prepared and getting all the dresses on and they're doing their makeup and their hair. They had a little fridge that had like limitless mimosas. It had like 3 liters of orange juice and 3 liters of sparkling white wine. That's the girliest. I feel like that's the girliest drink, is mimosas. That is such a wine mum sort of thing to drink. I've only ever seen ladies drink it in Australia. And I think it's gotten that reputation elsewhere as well. Point is, this strawberry ale sounds quite like a girly drink. But really, it gives more of the impression of like what I'd call a sour in Australia, a type of craft beer that uses fruit as part of its production process. And it sort of has the hints of something like a Weizen, a German malt, a German like wheat beer. It's rather nice. A bit more bitter than you'd expect from a strawberry beer. Watch a week ago, I unwittingly played DDLC while drowning mimosas at one foot. That is, I don't know, I feel sad all of a sudden. That sounds like a tragic Valentine's Day. Christ, Jesus. So, this beer is made from strawberries grown in the area, malt from Germany, and natural spring water from Mount Bandai, the local mountain. They love talking about where the water comes from. And it comes together to make quite a nice thing. By the way, I believe it's a special type of strawberry developed locally. It's called the Inawashiro Highland Strawberry they've used in this thing. It has like a sort of very fancy look. It has like a red outside, a little bit of white flesh, and then a red inside. Like the core of the strawberry is red due to its fairly high sugar content. It's even high, it's got a very nice... I had one, it was very delicious, but it's a really, really sweet strawberry. Crazy. But it's rather high class, and Fukushima strawberries are known to be quite nice. But this essentially has red, white, red when you cut it in half. Crazy looking. And it does make for a nice beer. I can sort of taste the strawberry. It's not as sweet as I was liked. She thought it would be a romantic game. Oh no. I almost tricked another Vtuber into playing on Valentine's Day, but chat wouldn't quit trying to spoil it. Damn. Damn. I could have think it would have stood to be more sweet, but I suppose the more sweet you try and make it, the more alcoholic it'll become because of the malt and the actual yeast will be starting to process the mash, even if you put strawberries in it. So I suppose I'll have to settle with a sort of slightly fruity, German-style beer. It's rather nice. Point is, though, this is one of 6 beers I got. from this trip. So you'll probably be seeing a lot more of this branding. In fact, did I send the photo that had the picture of the beers in it? Probably not. I send that to myself. You know what? I did send it somewhere, so I'll pick it up. Wait a second. Let me reconnect to my face. Right, yeah. Like a quarter of all the people who played it, the thing is their duty to spoil it for everyone else. Everyone just likes being that person. I think that comes to spoilers, especially for those sort of games. Everyone likes to be the person with the answers, you know. Everyone likes to be the fella with the no. They know something you don't, they go, oh, and even if they don't spoil it outright, they go in there, oh, well, you know. You better watch out. Oh, is it a romance game? They're being all coy about it. You know? Yeah, it's a real trouble. I'll admit, it's a real trouble. Let me see if I can't find a picture of the rest of the beer. Hopefully with one that doesn't have my old man face in the reflection. No, that's not the right message history. I hate the game's story. Oh, really? You're saying it's more of a... It's more of an act of sabotage. Are you saying? An act of sabotage? Active sabotage, eh? Yeah, they don't like the self-harm stuff in the game. By the way, there you go. There's the 6 other beers. The 1 Pilsner, the 7. The 7 Weizen, the 8 Golden something or other. The 4 Brown Weizen, and the 6 Rausch. So we'll be seeing those over time. But the beer series is called 17. Yeah, they are. Because 17846 is the name of the beer brand. It's from Inawashiro Beer Brewery. But the actual series of beer is called 17846. For a very strange... It took me ages to find this. I was searching all over the place to figure out what the hell this meant. Oh, look, a bot. Oh, they're always so quick. See you later, mate. Wow, that's got a hilarious profile picture. Created in 2020. Tragic for that person's account. Hope they didn't like it. Point is, this beer series is sort of the main ones. The strawberry beer is more of a seasonal beer, a special run. But these are the basic ones that they tend to make, I think. It was rather more than I expected. But it took me ages. I actually had to search in Japanese to find what 17846 meant. I should have just asked the employees. It just didn't occur me to do so. Silly me. But the name 1784, I thought it was a date, like 1784 6th or something like that. Like maybe they were like an older brewery that existed before. That existed as a sake brewery before this, and then when beer became popular in Japan, they started making beer, and this is like a reference to the fact that they used to be running all that time ago. Maybe it was something like that, or maybe it was the famous birthday of the local famous person. I forgot what his name was, Noguchi or whatever his name was, a very famous doctor that came from this area. Maybe it was that, who knows? There was a giant glass museum next door in a giant German-style building covered in German text for some reason. I thought maybe it was something reference to that or something like that, but they come from the future year of 17,984. Yeah, maybe. AD 17. Oh, well, sorry. BC. CE 17984. They come from the 18th century. Not the 18th century, the, like the 180th century. 180th century. I don't know why there's a 9. Yeah, I don't know why that was. Yeah, sorry, that was me. I didn't even realize you put the 9 in there. But yes, maybe. But no, actually. Through searching in Japanese, literally, the name of the beer brand and going, Namae Imi, name, meaning, I managed to find a blog of a guy who travels around Japan on his bike. And I had to go into a blog to find the damn answer. So I don't have it on their site. No explanation on their site why it's called that. I went onto the blog, I searched for this guy's blog, and eventually found it. It's a mnemonic. It is a mnemonic for the local area. It's a mnemonic for the name of the town, Inawashiro. So, that was rather strange, and it's rather easy to figure out most of the mnemonic from it. So, I-na, very easy. 1, ichi, I-chi, like 2 syllables in it are I-chi. The 2 hiragana symbols will be I and chi. So, easy, I. And easy for na, so 7, nana, I-na, easy. It's again just taking the first syllable. And ro is also very easy. Inawashiro with the 6, roku. 6, roku, Iwanashiro, the first section of it, same as the other one. Then you go to the much more harder ones. Because it's ichi, nana, hachi, yon, roku. But, of course, yon, as you probably know, has 2 readings. Yon or shi. Like 7 has 2 meanings. Nana or shichi. So, clearly, Inawa Shiro, they're taking the shi reading of yon, like 4. Easy. The last one, Hachi, 8. It took me a bit to figure this one out. My brain just wasn't thinking it. It took me a while. I was sitting in the car on the way home, taking a while to think about this one. And eventually, we all met up, the people who I went camping with, we all met up to have lunch. Not lunch, yeah, lunch, because we left quite early in the morning on the last day. And we had lunch on the way, and we met up for lunch. And as I was walking out, I was like, oh my god, I yelled. I understand! And my friends just all spun to me. I'm like, why are you yelling in the middle of a restaurant? I was like, I understand! Inawashiro, I get it! Because hachi, it uses the hiragana ha, hachi. But ha is the only hiragana with 2 pronunciations. I thought I was very clever figuring this out. So when hachi is used in its grammatical, it uses a grammatical particle to mark the subject of a sentence. Sort of the case marking particle is what usually it's translated as. Because when it uses it's in its function as a grammatical particle, it's the case marking particle. In a Japanese sentence, it is wa. When you hear somebody say watashi wa, that wa is not written as the normal wa. Like, it's not written... If I can find it. Oh, I've got some Japanese in there anyway, so. It's not written as the normal wa. So the normal wa looks like this. That's what the normal wa looks like. But when you're saying wa, ta, shi. That's the one. Shi. Wa. You say watashi wa. There's 2 wa's in there, but you can see how there's only 1 wa, which is the first one. But when it's in a grammatical particle, it's pronounced wa. So the ha of hachi is pronounced wa in this particular case, and the mnemonic is complete. Ino wa shiro. 1, 7, 8, 4, 6, ichi, nana, hachi, yon, roku. Or ichi, nana, wa, chi, shi, roku. Point is, I thought it was very clever figuring it out, and I was very happy with myself. They do love their number mnemonics, but this was the first one I really encountered in like a name that I really took time to think about. Granted, a lot of people say watashi, but you can say watashi. Wa, like this too, with the kanji. Kanji on the left means watashi. Point is, I was very impressed with myself. Praise me, I am smart. I'm smart and cool. and way cooler than you, and I'm drinking beer now. Point is, it's a good beer, a very clever name, and I like it. I'll have to see how the other beers go. I did buy a sake as well. I see it in Japanese super chats a lot. Oh, you mean like the mnemonics? Yeah, I imagine. For the longest time, Nichi-sanji was known as 2434. That was an easy way to write Nichi-sanji, because it was faster than writing Nichi-sanji. So often they would say 2434. Which also comes from the fact that 4 is pronounced shi. But when you sort of rendaku it together, it becomes Niji-sanji. Nishi-sanji. But that's a bit hard to say, so it's Niji-sanji. Sort of a rendaku. Fun stuff, though. I really thought this was rather clever. I wonder if they just pronounced this as the Inawa Shiro beer, because it's the fact it's mnemonic. And it took me a while. I'm glad I found that fellow on the site, his little blog talking about it, otherwise I would have never figured it out. You know, rather funnily, if you look at the beer, it is almost strawberry coloured. It's got this sort of dark red nature to it. If you look at the beer and the glass. Interesting. I suppose there is enough strawberry to change its colour. It doesn't smell like strawberries at all, though. It smells very much like a sort of highly malted beer. The more I drink it, the more the sweetness comes through. The more of the sort of unique strawberry comes through. Builds on the palate. Interesting. Anyway, I've been enjoying myself. This has been a very nice week. It's half the reason I came to Japan, so of course I'm going to be ecstatic. You know, half the reason I came to Japan was enjoying nature trips like this, and I've had very little over the last few years that I've been here. Mostly because I haven't had a car. It's a bit hard to get anywhere without the damn thing. So it's nice to finally get into it, you know? Really get to explore towns and head over to famous places like Fukushima and Inawashiro. I'll probably go there in the winter this year if I get the chance to. Go for a bit of a ski trip. Apparently one of the Inawashiro resorts only takes about, you can hire equipment for quite cheap. So it'll be nice to do that. I need to get some winter tires first though. But anyway, point is, I don't have work tomorrow, so I can stream late tonight. I'm free from work for the time being. I do have a health check on weekend, which will wonderfully tell me how much damage I did to my stomach and liver after the amount of meat and beer we had that night. Meat and alcohol we had that weekend. My god, none of us had the courage to buy a salad for some reason. I don't know why. Next time, we've all unanimously agreed, next time we go camping, we're going to bring more salads. It was just really nice to eat a lot of meat. Anyway, what else to talk about? I have a bar in my kitchen now. Don't know if I have a picture of it. But my kitchen is almost complete. The kitchen I've been wanting to make for a while is almost complete. I hope the fallout from this Fukushima trip isn't too bad. Oh, it's not too bad. It'll be just, my doctor will be upset with me when I go for the health check this week. He'll be like, why is your liver so terrible? And I'll be like, oh, no. Mystery, really? Who knows? What a mystery. Who could have believed it? Never know. I'll never tell. I'll never tell. But hopefully, I do like when you drive into Fukushima, you do see the Millie Sievert sign, actually. They do show a Millie Sievert sign. It was rather scary, to be honest. Rather scary, I'll have to say. I don't have an easy access picture of the bar. Point is, I managed to find a cheap bar. It cost me $40, $30 American, to buy a bar. So now I've almost completed my kitchen. Now I just need some stools for this bar, and I will have completed my breakfast / actual bar. My breakfast bar and evening bar with actual alcohol in it. I don't know why I've been obsessed with this idea, but I've been wanting to get an apartment. It's part of the reason why I moved to this apartment. It's had enough space to do this. I just wanted more kitchen space and a bar in my kitchen. I don't know, it's just been on my sort of list of things to do. I'm almost done. I just need a bar chair. And I've managed to do it all second-hand. This has all been cheap second-hand furniture people have gotten rid of. And it all looks beautiful condition. It's all in beautiful condition. It cost me barely anything. I've managed to eventually fully equip a kitchen for less than $300. Absolutely mad. I got a fridge for free, and a microwave for nothing, and a large induction cooker for $20. Bar for $40. The most expensive thing I bought was a kitchen counter for $100. Even then, brand new, that kitchen counter would have cost me upwards of $700. But second hand, only $100, just because some idiot scratched it when they were moving. Great stuff. Point is, I'm in a really good mood. I've got free time. I've got my bar. I've been making drinks again. I'm really feeling it today, these days. I'm feeling it. I've connected to the earth. I've gotten back with my in line with, you know, my natural mojo. Oh, it's been great. I'm just happy. You know, it's just one of those times you sit and appreciate it. When we're sitting out in our camping chairs, a few old fellas drinking a beer under the stars. Sometimes you just need to drink a Coca-Cola under the stars. Or whatever your drink of choice is, under the stars. Stare at the Milky Way and catch a few wishing stars, shooting stars to make a wish. Ah, goodness. It was nice. It really was. Anyway, I should have just made this a dust chatting stream, to be honest, but I did say I'd play a game, so I suppose we should. I suppose we should play the game, I guess. Tastes like the little things in life. Ah, it was good. Good. Lying out in the lake, paddling down the river. Not too changed to change the title. Nah, mode. You make a good point. It isn't too late to change the title, is it? But would I have more to talk about? I pretty much said everything I wanted to after I did 45 minutes of chatting. I have said everything I want to say. I would just be sitting waxing poetic about how nice it is. So I'd just be bragging for the rest of it. I don't think you want to hear that for that long. It'd just be me sitting there going, you know what you gotta think about? It's the little things, everyone. You gotta remember the small things in life. It'd just be me half bragging, half lecturing you about how to enjoy life. Because I'm in the afterglow of such a nice trip. And also having access to free time. I imagine I feel like the trip wouldn't be nearly as nice if I wasn't able to marinate it on the trip, and then also have the free time after the trip. Tuesday, Wednesday, most of today, yesterday and today, to sort of take it in, you know? Relax in my own apartment, get this new bar, sort of spend some time doing some housework and some DIY to fix up some of the paint on the bar thing. I got a bar mat now too, so I've got a good way to both dry my cups and also keep my bar from getting messy, because I'm quite a messy drink maker, to be honest. Honestly, happy. I'm happy. So happy that I'll wait until next stream to talk about any of the stuff that's going on in the Vtuber sphere right now. We're not talking about the stuff happening in the Vtuber sphere right now. I'll talk about it next stream, whenever that is. Do you have a favourite drinking chair? I did back in Australia. Unfortunately, I don't really have a favourite drinking chair. Though often, I'm one of those people who, if he makes a drink, I often tend to stand at the bar and drink the drink. I'll just stand there and drink it where I made it. Unless I'm like drinking it with dinner. But I do want to get a bar stool. And there's quite a few nice bar stools I've seen in second-hand stores that might be good. And maybe I'll have a favourite drinking chair then. Otherwise I just sort of relax. I'll either stand at the bar or I'll come and sit down at my sort of dining room chair. What I'm sitting in right now, because my computer is on my dining room table. Because I sacrifice having a kitchen dining and instead turn it to a kitchen. Like the kitchen is separated, it's more of a living dining. But unfortunately right now I don't have a proper favourite chair. I will get one. That is the next goal. Piece by piece, I'm building my piece, as one would say. And once I finally get it all set up, I will probably invite people over and have a bit of a party. I think. It's nice sometimes, you know? It's good to be out, chat with the lads, old mates, old conversations, arguing over what the best way to make a barbecue is. I have a reclining chair from the 1950s, that's my favourite. I recently found a place selling some truly old furniture. The problem is a lot of older Japanese furniture doesn't really exist because, of course, 150 years ago they didn't really use furniture per se. They used tables, certainly. Chairs were much more of a rarity in Japan because a lot of this stuff is done on the floor. They had a lot of low tables and pillows and the like, and a lot of that stuff doesn't survive. But I was at like a sort of rural second-hand shop, and they were selling, rather hilariously, in old Japanese houses, you have something called like the Shibata grill or something like that, the Shibata oven, Shibata fire pit, I can't remember what it's called. I don't know if it's even called Shibata something like that. But the point is, it essentially was a hole in the ground in sort of the main living area. Contained within was the cooking pot. So it would have like a point where you could put coals, charcoals, or a fire. Hibachi? Maybe. That's a specific type of grill, though. But, yeah, no, you're right. You are right, essentially. It is close to the same thing. This one was in the floor. But yeah, so it's like that. But essentially it's in the floor, this one. But it's really funny because these places were, this second-hand store, clearly a lot of old houses around this area had been like broken down. Yes, it's essentially that. Maybe it is in the floor, maybe it is hibachi. Maybe it's the name for the whole style of grill. Point is, these ones are floor ones that are in the floor, sort of an indented in the floor. And they are used for things like kotatsus and the like as well. But it was really funny seeing them being sold as whole units that had clearly just been taken out of the floor of these old houses when they were knocked down or something like that. Because I guess they could be used on their own, which I thought was just very funny to see in these antique stores. I have to go back to that place. It had a lot of old furniture. I should get a favourite chair. I'll see. Anyway, I will jump into the game. We can keep chatting. But yeah, no, it's really funny seeing it in that second-hand store. Sort of hanging out. Let's unmute the game. But yeah, no, I've seen it. It's part of, like, I've seen the hibachis before. But I wonder if that is the right name. It probably is. Hibachi sounds about right. Hibachi, something like that. I barely read the name, to be honest. It was really funny seeing them just on their own. Clearly torn out of some house's floor. Just made for a very funny image. Made for a very funny image. Alright. Let's get into it. Brazier, which is round, cylindrical, box-shaped, open-top container made from wood lined a heap of material designed to hold burning charcoal. Yeah, that sounds about right. That does sound about right. That does sound about right. Look at you. Aren't you a absolute Japan expert? More than the person who's been living in Japan for the last 2 years. Yes, welcome to another type of Japan. The Yakuza Japan. Oh my god, I forgot this lady was following me. That was kind of weird. Used for heating, not for cooking. Heats by radiation. It's too weak to warm a whole room. But occasionally they are used for cooking. Usually for boiling like a pot of tea at the most. It's not usually used for cooking, though I have seen some hibachis with, I have seen hibachis that have cooking pots over them, where they keep food sort of boiling for like Odin and stuff like that. Kamu Soba. Oh, why can't I go to the tiny soba restaurant? This is pretty similar to what that place I told you where the guy made one thing. Pretty similar thing to this, where it had like 8 seats. It's tiny. And you walked in and he went, okay. Yeah, there you go. Some cooking was also done at the hub. There you go. I was right. A lot of these hibachis would have been around the 1900s, sort of what's known as like late Edo, early Meiji houses would have been getting deconstructed at this point. Damn, that girl has been through taser training. God, that lady's been through taser training. She would take those tasers like it was nothing. Taking on delinquent turning to face you. Where was this delinquent man was speaking of? So a delinquent here. A delinquent here. Ooh, we're spoiled for choice when it comes to delinquents. I don't know why that lady's screaming like I murdered her child, but alright. Yes. Rather funny. I will have to go back to that place. It was quite an expansive second-hand store for being so remote. It is a bit of a drive, though, which makes it a bit of a problem. Run! Run, Kiryu, run! Like your little life depends on it. Oh my! Woo! Quick! To the Chinese chain restaurant. Okay. Okay, dokele. My good friends. Alright, we're probably just going to be doing a bit relaxed stuff. Maybe do a bit of story tonight. Not too sure, I haven't really decided. Haven't really decided what we're doing today. Really? But yes, so, yeah, no, it was a really great trip. And I'll hopefully have another great trip when it comes to when it comes to God damn, this guy's cool as hell. God damn, these guys are tough as hell. Granted, I'm sort of not really playing the game at all. And you... Chopsticks! Gotta take this man's eyeball out. Oh my goodness, the one-hand finger chopstick. My god, Kiryu is so powerful. He's catching flies with chopsticks. What a cool guy. That is cool as hell. Jesus. Anyway, well, if you consider you might be going a tiny bit overboard. Okay, we're about that here. We're gonna take this one out. I'm gonna have a minute or two. You were around just talking this out. Actually, I hadn't planned on talking from the start. In fact, I'm sending you on one reacher to hell. Now die! You know what? I'll give him a great honesty for trying on a moment there. Like, just a second. He really was about to try. Oh! Oh! Mortal Kombat. Oh, damn, that would be a good finish. Nut job. Oh, poor old nut job. Nut job Nakagiri. Oh no, forget punching with me. I'm gonna teach you person. Like a good point. I've got some conversation. Of course, have it now. Oh, thank you for the Chinese cleaver. Beautiful stuff. Being a bit sorry for himself, is he? Where's the next fella? Next fella's down there. Hello, you. Okay. Got more people for Majima construction. Like I actually need any more people for Majima construction. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't walk 2 days without getting assaulted by thugs. Off we go! Wow. Rough times for that old mate. Rough times for that old mate, eh? Yeah, no. It was just a nice trip. Worth the many hours. Worth the many hours traveling to the damn weird place. Beautiful little time. Besides, you with the nappy ass suit, you guys are about to kill you, aren't you? Fatal Fukushima. Speaking of Fukushima. Sorry, Fukushima. Fukushima. Oh, Fukushima. Fukushima. The motherfucker's been messing with my boys. Just taking out the trash, lads. You're gonna trash my big time poke. Hope you got a good plastic surgeon. And I hope you've got a good life insurance policy, Fatal Fukushima. Because it's not me who's going to end up in a fatal situation. It ain't me that's going to end up in a fatal situation, big man. Whoa! You got the arm on you, didn't you? Goodness. Quite the arm on you, you got. Yes! Oh, damn it. I messed it up. God damn it. I messed that one up. That would have been such a good ending. Anyway, let's break the cycle of violence, you fool. Anyways, get out of mind, I'm dead. Give me a break with you. But seriously, here, shit. Saw. I came, I saw, I conquered. Damn, I can't believe I messed up using the golden angel. I really gotta stop spamming buttons. It's on me. Drugstore should be nearby, shouldn't it? I'll head to the drugstore first, and then you know what? We're right here, so we'll do the main mission. Shall we? Best I want to do that. Side quest. I could do that side quest, that'd be fun. Digressing and side questing, my favorite thing to do. But no, no.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Alright.
Ho ho. Ho ho.
Alright, what food place am I near? Sushi Zanmai, let's go. Oh look, Pizza La! I never realized that advertisement. I've had Domino's in Japan, but I have not had Pizza La. They're apparently nice, but their pizzas are so expensive. They're so expensive for delivery pizza. I'd love to have Pizza La, but I'm not spending 30 bucks on a pizza that isn't massive. If you got a 30-buck pizza, it better be big, frankly. Otherwise, I'll be very disappointed. If pizza's not huge, I'd be disappointed. Alright.
Ho ho.
Do it again. Alright. Oh my goodness, I've got so much experience. Where did I collect all of this experience? Jesus Christ. Either boost and I sprint to max. Boost my alcohol tolerance to the max. All the life skills. Still got so much to learn, eh? I never use it. Oh, quick step, that'd be good. Well. Alright. Nice. I have boosted my attack to as high as it will possibly go. For now. Good job, me. Huh. Those could be quite good, actually. Alright. I'll leave it for now. I wish there was something that would use so much of that blue and red, but I guess that's the only thing I've got. Alright. Story time, shall we? Now I am powerful and cool. Time to story time. Time to earn some more experience, lads. No digressing and side questing. We're gonna continue our trying grammar while I have got a lot of beer in my stomach and liquid courage in my soul. Ah yes, the abandoned Chinese club.
ここなの?
Beautiful. Place is trashed. Majima-san. Truck was a little much. Ah, nostalgic. This is creepy. Let's hurry and find it. Probably dangerous to even move through there. If I go through, we're not safe. Alright, I'm not too keen about being in trouble anyway. Aren't you surprisingly kind? Why is it giving me access to an equipment box? That scares me more than anything else. But don't worry, I've got my Uzi. I should get the lampshade. That would be very fun to smack somebody with. Daigo, wherefore art thou, Daigo? Oh no. Why has the battle started? Okay. You kill your friend. Right. Knock knock. I want to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to talk about our Lord and Savior, the Fists of Fury. And we can hit our Lord and Savior. Baseball bat to the face. Sorry, Kajiwara. Probably shouldn't have done that. Did you just stab me? It was a really poor choice of time. Alright, stand up. Ow. You guys are always such a pain in the goddamn ass. Why is a man who holds a chair so powerful? Yaruna. Yeah, Yaruna, that's for sure. Bloody Yaruna's to next week, mate. Get out of my goddamn way. My turn. Please, take a seat. I know. It's been a long time. But I can show you the pipeline from criminal to hospital patient very easily. pipeline to criminal to hospitalization is very easy. Please, relax on the sofa. Or maybe the sofa should relax on you. Either or. Ooh, a crowbar. It'll take me a lot for me to pry me from my quest. Crowbar, perhaps. Another crowbar. Beautiful. And a whip. And down we go. The bar is pretty low for these criminals, I swear. Oh, a switchblade. Switch it up on them. I could do that too, you idiot. Life really hits you like a ton of bricks. Life can really hit you like a ton of bricks. Sometimes it also can hit you like a saber, but that's not nearly as poetic. Look at that sword. Daisy. That man is dead. I just cut out his liver. I don't think he's ever getting that back again. I know livers should agree at any rate, but that's not going to regenerate from what I did to it. A shield. Haha! Nice try, Mozukuchi. Rather tragic. What's he hiding? Ooh, a weapons room. Nutriment of the Conquering Emperor. Get the shit out of here. Refreshment of the Sky King. What kind of terrifying names are these? The Louis Chinese Saber. But the fancy one. Oh no! Kiryu's forgotten how to walk upstairs. Oh, take your time, Kiryu. Don't worry. Oh, don't think it took it away from me. Oh, good God. Did you just shoot me? No, get the gun. Coming for you, bastard. Executed in cold blood. The Yakuza wish they could be as effective as me. What the hell is this refreshment of the Sky King? Oh.
Ho ho.
Crowbar. Hello, you. Hello, everyone. How are you all relaxing? Dinner? A bath? Or maybe me? Bastard. I'm gonna make sure life hits this guy like a ton of bricks. Get down. Well, when it rains and it pours. Sometimes the pouring is bricks. Oh, countered! Nice. Finally pulled off a counter. 99 OG. Yaruna. I can't believe these guys are just boldly throwing knives at me. The most invincible man to ever live. My god. Also, why can't Kiryu jump over a tiny gap? Why are there so many rats in this building? Fine dagger. Whoa, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of experience. Wow. They've put him in quite the risque situation. Oh, and who are you, you rat-faced bastard? Well, okay, nope, no shit talking or anything. These guys are just gonna go straight for it. I'm taking this guy's gun. Gunman! Nice try. I think I just killed that man. Oh, what a double combo. Please. This is not a case for violence. It's a beer. Just a single beer. Oh damn, it's giving us me so much experience. It's not a case of violence, it's just one beer.
悪い。
悪い。
合田会長は別の場所に連れてかれちまった。
別の場所。
すまね
いや、こっちも遅くなって。
Yeah, sorry, I had to help a man find out about the fact his best friend became trans.
どうした？
And
どっか怪我でも
help
し
a
た？
fellow trade a pair of boots for
腹が減って死にそうなんだよ。
それなら
and
体の方は問題なさ
fight a
そ
heap
う
of
だな。
perverts. I can't believe he's been in that outfit this whole time. He's like, who the hell? Shit. Algebra Saga 2, you can access from the screen menu. Am I going to play that game? Probably not. I show this, it's trying to, that whole saga is trying to explain to you why. The Omi invasion. Why Majima suddenly became a
一人
construction
一人
worker.
の動き、銃の撃ち方、奴ら普通の組織じゃねえ。ま
Oh,
るで軍隊のようだった。
軍
Untai.
隊か。
大丈夫か、大悟。
柏木さん。
体は問題ないのか。
Damn, he just kicked that door in.
合田会長を守りきれませんでした。
それは聞いた。気にするな。お前が無事で何よりだ。
Damn.
それで、お前と合田会長を拉致した奴らは。
I feel like it's pretty obvious who it was.
詳しいことはわからない。だが、自分たちのことを人言派と呼んでた。
Oh, it's the Jingle Han.
人言派と言ってたのか。
柏木さん、ご存知なんですか？
Yes. He may or may not have executed them all a
人
few
言
years
派は壊滅
back.
したはずなんだが。
さっき
Yes, you know, at the very start of the game.
人言派のことを調べてもらったら、 そんな組織の記録はないと言ってたわ。
人言派は世間では全く知られてない組織だからな。
けどそれだけの組織だったら警察の記録には残っているはずよ。
警察は人言派の存在を抹消したんだ。
どうして？
Yeah, it was rather embarrassing, I
20
imagine.
年以上前のことだ。
When Kazuma would go around
当
two-wielding
時のカムロ
guns.
町は堂島組以外に海外の勢力がひしめいていた。
Oh yes,
その
all
中
of
でも
these
最
people
大
are
の
dead
組織
now.
が韓国の人言派という組織だった。登場界で中堅だった堂島組が大きくなるには、
Oh, this sneaky bastard with his bald head and his sly smile.
で、やるんでか、おやさん。
What is this?
皆殺しだ。
Music in the background.
どうした？いや、
What are they doing? A ritual?
なんや風間。行さん人殺したお前が何ビビっとんねん。
そういう問題じゃないんだ。親父、戦争以外の選択はないんでしょうか？
何アホなこと抜かしとんねん。
Oh, calm down,
先
big
に
man.
喧嘩ふっかけてきたんは向こうやろが。やられたらやり返す。それが極度や。
Well, look at them all so
なあ風間、お前の言うことがわからんでもない。
おやさん。
まあ待て。だがな、
Wow, they hate the Koreans.
だ。
Oh, Jesus.
奴らのやり方は尋常じゃない。
Oh, wow, Jesus. What is this scream of like
当
Japanese
時までの
superiority
壊滅ってこ
complex?
とにもなりかねない。
ですが、
叩くなら今しかない。
Imashka.
Hitana
There's
Joe
nothing else
Hazame.
except for now.
それが禍根を残す。だからやるしかねえんだ。
Yarishkinen.
わかるな。
はい。でも本当に皆殺しにする必要があるんでしょうか？
当たり前や。
Literally,
人の組員
people
が何
murder.
やられた思てんねん。わしはあいつらの息の根止めな気がする。
What dramatic music.
奴らのアジトはディスコホールの裏のビルにある。チャンスは今夜だけだ。
任せといてください。
はい。
風間の親父さんは最後まで迷っていた。だが白いものでも親が黒と言えば黒になるのがこの世界だ。
That sort
結
of
局
world.
国のために風間の親父さんは島野のおじきと共に
And then he shot everyone.
人言派のアジトに乗り込んで
Every last man and every last woman, it seems. There you go.
結果堂島組はカムロ町を手中に収め
And then later on, we shot that man for trying to get his hands on Letty. He seems so
島野
regal
の
in
お
that
じきは
suit.
独立して島野組を直系に昇格させた。
その時の構想で堂島組一派は組織を大きくしたってわけか。
God, your dad is a terrible person.
登場界もその勢いに乗じて関東一円に組織を拡大させていった。
でも今の話じゃ人言派は壊滅したことになるんじゃないの
Well,
か。
it's a name.
その時
What's in a name except for
人
people?
言派は壊滅したはずだ。だがもしかしたら生き残りが存在していたってことになるのか。
生き残り？
じゃあその生き残りが合流会とつながってるってことになるな。
The funny thing about people and organizations, it's almost impossible to completely wipe them out. Many dictators have tried. And even small groups are almost impossible to eradicate, especially when they're more based around an idea than an
だから
actual,
堂島組に
real,
奴らの壊
tangible
滅を
thing.
任せる形を取ったんだ。
つまり見て見ぬふりをしたってことなのね。
まあそうだろうが本当のところは当時の担当刑事でもなきゃ
Oh, funny, we do know one
担
of them.
当刑事？誰なの？
名前までは覚えてない。何せ20年以上前の話だ。
そう。
しかしえらいことになった。合田会長はさらわれたまま
He's probably dying. The man was in a wheelchair.
それに
He's in a real big He's in really big
を
trouble.
はめたネズミの存在。
次は一体誰が何を仕掛けてくるかだ。
そんなもんどんな手で来ようがやるしかねえだろ。
Yeah, let's just get it. Indeed. Whoa! Sorry, I just suddenly moved my mouse. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa. Sorry. These are hotels. We have a lead to go. Oh, Kashiwaki's here. Fist Terror's funeral service. Oh, big and resolute. Lady Dojima has been heading up the arrangement. Lady Dojima, my love.
あの
I'd like to pay my final respects too to the guy who really dragged us into this. The bastard. Little on there too. Once you're down HQ, make sure Lady up there dojo.
はい。
Thanks, kitty. Goodness. Alright, lass. It was another busy day. Shall we call it a night? Oh, let's get some rest.
Eh.
I get woken up bright and early. We just gotta sleep in the lounges here. I can imagine there's a lot of mildew in them these days.
Ne.
Yeah, I'll use my time to take place with Osaka PD. I'll be out for a while. Take your time. I don't have to say it, but stay out of trouble. You better believe I won't. Every time I've gone to that damn HQ, I've had to fight my way out of it. I get that. That's your cab when I'm ready to head to the funeral. Everything else can wait. Not true. I see a distinctly large amount of side quests that could possibly not wait. Sexy club, Love Bunny. It's so strange seeing this place in the light of day. It feels kind of wrong, to be entirely honest. It feels wrong seeing this place in the light of day. I don't like seeing everything so bright and happy looking and kind of makes me feel gross and weird. Seeing the name Sexy Club Love Bunny in the bright, stark light of day is far less Sexy Club Love Bunny than seeing at nighttime.
うまいな。さあ行くか。
さあ、
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。What did that sound? Why did suddenly that music in the background of that flashback reminded me of Highlanders the One. Whoa. I don't know why that came back in my head. The only reason I know that song really is because my nephew kept laughing about it one time. Alright, you two. Look, if it's money... Rich looking man, what kind of voice would a rich... Oh, if it's money you want, I have enough to fill your pockets and then some. How much? Just give me a number.
It ain't about money, bitch. You can't pay what you owe out of this.
I don't understand. I haven't done anything wrong.
Oh yeah, you did. You took me girl.
Yeah.
Took is a kind of strong word, isn't it? You came to me of her own free will. She said she was sick of living in poverty.
Shut it. This wouldn't have happened if you'd been parenting around raving about how stacked you were. Now you're gonna pay. Right.
Please, violence isn't the answer.
The only answer I got you is my foot up your ass.
Smart futures, oh no. He's an investor. Oh good, maybe I should step in before a brawl erupts.
Oi.
That's enough, you two.
Huh, what do you think you tell me to, punk? It's not your damn business, so back that up.
Ain't me my business when you start causing a scene on the street. Now calm down all those.
Calm? It's ain't time to be calm. For feeding me right self-righteous correction, you get to die first.
You're all of health, mate. Real tragedy. You up now, mate? Too bad. Now you're down. Real rough times you come out of.
Oh, I don't want to go deal with this crap. Just so you wait, I'll be back.
Off he goes. Nice suit. Nice purple colour. You've done me a great favour today, sir. Thank you. My thug could have seriously injured me. I saw you stepped in because you couldn't see a celebrity come to harm, yes? You're a celebrity? What? You don't know? People are becoming such a rare breed these days. I'm the president of the most successful IT enterprise in Kamurocho. Smart Eden. Everyone in town calls me Hyo-chan. Hyo-yan. Yudo-yan. Not ringing any bells. That's quite alright. And might I have the name of my gracious savior? It's Kiryu. We thank you somehow, Kiryu-san. Through... How shall I do that? Ah, I know. I'll give you the best rate in town on Smart Eden stocks. Aye. Speechless? I understand. Now here's the deal. I'll give you 1,000 shares for a paltry 50k. That's a little secret. My company's stocks are going skyrocket any day now. I've already said too much already. But want to get wrapped up in insider trading now, would we? I'm not sure if I follows. Maybe these stocks are gonna go up in value, right? These are gonna... Oh, if you insist. Great! That'll be 5 grand. Now, you always wait. Your investment is bound to pay us in the short term. I should be going. I have people to see and money to make. I am definitely going to regret that, but you know, I've got enough money to suffer it. I think I just got, you know, I just think I got ran for my money. That guy's just a criminal. This beautiful place. In the light of day, it does have a colourful psychedelicness to it, doesn't it? Oh, let's come out your Hippongi Hills. The old construction site curtains and fences. Japan does have a great many of them, especially in Tokyo. My goodness. Why are you suddenly so scared?
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
No problem. Arigatou gozaimashita to you too, my friend. Right, back to this future stocks fellow. Why do I feel like he's gonna ask me for another 500,000? Gonna start slowly looking more and more poor.
Kiryu-san.
You remember me? Oh, Kiryu-san. Hello, Kiryu-san. You remember me? You're Shiro's-yan. Got that? Listen, I'm pretty blind right now. The thing is, these stocks I sold you aren't really side and eye, but I need them back ASAP. Your pay, of course. I even throw an extra 200 grand on top of what you gave me. So, what do you say? Will you sell? A lot of money. Okay, I'll sell them. I'll sell them back. Thank you, Kiryu-san. It really means a lot, but I need to go. Why do I feel like he's suddenly got a lot of money? Those stocks are really valuable now. Dirt, poorer than dirt. Hey, so your whole year-round stocks back. Something happened to him? Did you hear? His company's gone belly up. I had no idea what happened. Ryan was moving his shares, but instead of investing money, he splurged on personal stuff. Booze and money, I hear. Apparently his VP walked out on him too. Smarty is making dead in the water. Well, thanks for that. Well, stupid choices have stupid consequences, usually. Hey, he stuffed around and he found out, didn't he? Fella stuffed around and found out. Alright. You trying to back it up here, Yan, eh? Alright, do I know you? Come on, don't bullshit me. Took my gal, then you came along and busted me out while I was trying to get some righteous payback. Right, I don't remember you now. Damn straight. Anyway, I'm feeling pretty good now. My girl came back to me and nice, pretty smooth these days. Nice, glad things have turned around for you. Sound of it, Hideon hit the bed and ran his company into the ground. Word as he's declaring bankruptcy. He's gone bankrupt? Yeah. When Hideon found him out begging in the streets, my girl came running back. But even stock's now worth less than the paper they printed on. Feels good, man.
Just goes to show, money ain't got shit on true love. That's not tries for romance, what is?
I don't know if that's what you should be taking out of that, but alright. Well now, good thing I saw. Hey, he was being quite kind. Selling them back. He was clearly going around asking for people to sell them back, which is quite a kind thing for him to do. He didn't just let their stocks become worthless. Interesting. Rather nice guy. Considering he bought them back from me. Yeah, lads. Man, these poor guys. Really took all of them out in a single swing. And away we go. Tragedies, eh? God, I'm so rich. Who are these two? Losers? Oh, Dante! I'll be on the net. Yes, sir. Connect the cable to the modem and you'll be ready to go. Connect to what? To what? Modem, sir. That's what the box is called. Plug your phone line into it and voila, the World Wide Web. I don't think I get it. Welcome to the modern age. Me or you, kid? Either me or you. The hell are you doing, Dante?
Boy.
Going on. Sire's been on my back getting better internet in the house forever. You always get at the latest and greatest, you know? Kids these days. I had to the electronics store. This guy says he's selling what I need. Figured I'd hear him out. Always trying to be a good dad, eh? Sire doesn't know how good she got him. Oh, would you like a modem too, sir? I'm handing that as a free promotion right now. Oh, what? I didn't let this guy here too. I can't understand a word of this techno babble myself. But together I'm sure we can get through it. What a tragedy. Right, I'll stick around. Thanks, kitty. Glad to hear it. Let me start the explanation over. Representative from HappyNet Online. Right now we're in the middle of a free modem promotion. Don't you still need to pay for the subscription for it, though?
Cool.
That's generous of you. Isn't it? Saves any trip to the store, that's for damn sure. As for speed, we offer a blazing 33.6 kilobytes per second. Wow! An absolutely blazing 33 kilobytes. You'll be able to get a... This is dial-up, I assume. I assume this is dial-up. Which seems a bit late for early 2000s. Seems a bit late to be using dial-up for the early 2000s. Sounds like a company's just got a heap of dial-up modems before the new modems came out. When did dial-up stop being a thing? Dial-up... I completely forgot. Stop. I forgot the time it stopped. Yeah. Because, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, because the internet was widely used well in 2000. Most data have been replaced. Yeah, so it was... This is... I guess it could still be what you get. Dial-up, but I feel like... Dial-up well and truly died by the mid-2000s. 2003, 2/3 of broadband households use cable modem. By 2003, it went to 50%, and 43% of broadband households are using other types of connections. Okay, so only 33% of people in 2003 would have been using dial-up, which is what this game is based, I think. So, I think this guy's running us for his money. What? Not like kilometers per hour? Very close, sir. Kilobytes around for the data sent in a single second.
Nani?
Good one, Kitty. Sounds like there's more with it than you got, son. Now then, 30 is equivalent to 33,600 bits per second.
Nani?
That's a lot of bits. Indeed it is, sir. This one is the most advanced tech we created yet, which I want the world to try. All for free. I get that it's good, but I don't know how to use it once I have it. That's quite alright, sir. Just give us a call and have a net one come to your house and set up the connection for you. Support line. Dante, why didn't you call them? Could have just saved your health the whole trip. Yeah. No, I wanted to handle this. Sai keeps making fun of me for being out of touch, so I want to prove that I can keep up the times. I think you're already getting run for your money, mate. I think he's already making fun of you. I don't think this is the latest and greatest. I think he's giving you old stock they couldn't get rid of. You are going to be that parent who went to the electronics store and came back with similar but the slightly wrong thing, like a parent who goes to the store to look for Sonic and instead gets Taz the tomato, goes for Crash Bandicoot, instead gets Taz the Tasmanian Tiger. We prove anything though. Look, Sire's killing me days. Let me look cool for it, just this once. But alright, I'll take one. Thank you, sir. Amendment 3, of course, but you need your own man so we can cut you up your contract. Thank you again, sir. Sorry about the skew. Yeah, right, if you were sorry, you'd be signing the contract. It'd be better if the guy's gonna impress his daughter every once in a while. Yeah, I should get home. Let me know when to get the thing set up, okay? I'll do it. See you around out there. So what we're doing is we're gonna try and set it up. We're gonna try and set it up, and then tell him how to do it, so he can do it in front of his... I get it, yeah. Nope, see Daisy. God, they're quick. Hello? Greetings, sir. Thank you for signing up with Happy Net Services.
Oh.
So, the setup. This time I calling about the modem you set up. Oh, you guys are on the ball. Thank you for saying so, sir. Now we understand you'd like a technician to install your modem. Yeah, I don't know much about this stuff. Wonderful, sir. As thanks for joining our network, we'll give you this initial setup for only 50,000 yen. This was all free. I'm afraid not, sir. Nothing in life isn't free. Nothing in life is free, sir. But it's a great deal. Service is normally 200,000 yen. 50k of steel. It's true. 200,000 yen is the normal price for a setup in Japan. It hasn't changed. Essentially since the 2000s, for what I've known. It's almost always 200,000. I don't know why, but it is. That said, there's all equipment for you 15,000 yen for annual maintenance, cables and rental. May I get your credit card, sir? Hold on, your sales has never mentioned anything about these fees. Of course not, sir. All that information is in the contract. Especially for people who actually read that tiny fine print. That's not where you should bury information about fees. It's just business now. The moment you signed your name, your contract took legal binding effect. No, it didn't. Your business, it's a bad one. Sorry, but I need you to reconsider this contract. Very well, though. The cancellation will come to 500,000 yen. I'm hanging up now. Yep, that was about what I was expecting. Big scam. Wait and see what happens. This is gonna be fun. Trying to run an ex-policeman and a Yakuza for his money. Hilarious. Hello, lads. Have you considered a lone savior? Violent punch to the face? You with your knife. Think you're real clever, do you? I'll be taking that for you. Oh! Move, jump. I'll be taking that. And a swing. When they asked about the pipe, I don't think they meant that.
たく時間食っちまった。
Sushiro. Like it.
うまいな。
Oh, finally. I can get max level dodging. Wow, I'm already like almost maxed out. Boost, quick step, max. Nice. Yeah. I don't need that for that. I'll get myself some paralysis resistance. Alright. Well, they haven't attacked me yet, so I'm doing pretty well. I'll head to the drugstore, shall I? Ooh, a Nova Rich! Nova Rich. I will take your nice suit and sell it at the pawn shop for pennies. Goodbye, sir. May your ribs rest in peace.
しばらく寝てろ。
May your ribs rest in peace. Ooh, it's been a while. Oh. Have you kind of got a modem contract? Damn, I gave them an email. I guess there's no that's hoped. Well, we gotta just ghost them until they eventually come to us with the power of the gangs, I suppose. No, I went the wrong way. This way is the way to the drugstore. Oh, an email. There you go. Be advised, there'll be quite a college transfer fees. You've opted out. But you'll be using more and more suspicious. Indeed. They have been getting a bit sassy, haven't they? Oopsie daisy. Oh, another email. Jesus Christ. Can't go through with further details. How can you leave me alone? That's really got no choice but to solve this in person. Alright. Don't we love being harassed by various companies? Oh, okay. Jesus. They are persistent. Hello? Greetings, sir. This is Tanabe from Tapping Out Online regarding your contract you signed earlier. Go on. It spares a few moments of your time today. We'd love to come to ask you about the questions in person. Sorry, I was drinking. So, sure I can do that. I can give you back your damn modem. Look forward to your arrival, sir. We're located at the same building as the Lullaby Mahjong on the 3rd floor. Oh, there is. See? Wonderful, sir. Lovely. Always a good sign for them being involved in illegal gambling in a Mahjong bar. Love to hear that about people we have decided to do business with. Truly an ideal situation to be in. Wouldn't have it any other way. I'm doing great. What I want, though, is extremely large amounts of drugs that make all the food in my stomach go disappear. Am I just buying? What's that drug that everyone's been using recently to thin themselves out? You know the one. What drug is that called again? God, what's the word for it? What is that drug everyone's been using? You know, the diabetes medication that rich people have been using to make themselves get thin. It's really obvious when you use it. I've forgotten. Point is it just essentially just that drug? Is that what we're doing here?
気に入ったぜ。さあ行くか。
ありがとうございました。
Is that what we're doing here? Look at that lotus spearmanship. Now we need essence of lotus. Generally require one more run at this shop, I think.
Ho ho. Ah. Ho ho.
Oh, this shop does not take up much space in my stomach. Ozempic. Thank you. That's it. Ozempic. That's the right one. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it had something else in its day. It is Ozempic. You are correct. Sure. Ozempic. And everyone says it's very obvious when somebody uses it because it sort of makes their cheeks sort of lose fat in a very particular way. Because it gives them a sunken appearance. Scary stuff, really. Scary stuff. Real scary stuff. Right. Alright, max defense. Almost. Tasty, tasty defense. Let's go. Unstoppable, we are. There's nothing to use all this red on. There's absolutely nothing to use all this red I've got on. God damn. What is the damn point, I swear. You know what? We're gonna change the gear. We do not need this much experience. There we go, full max attack. We should find one of those, like, we should figure out one of those sets. Figure out one of the sets, shall we? We should figure out one of the sets, I think. Oopsie daisy. While I'm here, wrong about. Okay, we'll do the side quest first, and then we'll do some of that stuff in the fancy fighting hall, whatever it is. Everybody was kung fu fighting. This is exactly the kind of building I'd want my internet company to be based in. Where most of the advertisements are about a rather shady club that you can still go into, I think. Yeah, you can. Granted, not a single one of these girls are wearing a bunny outfit. Kind of disappointing, to be honest. It's called Sexy Club Love Bunny, and there's not a single lady in a bunny outfit. Ah, yes. Why have you got so many? Hello there, sir. How can I help you today? My name is Kiryu. I'm here to talk about my modem contract. Ah, yes, Kiryu, it's me. Tanabe. We're on the phone, remember. Please right this way. Oh, that's the most suspicious music in existence. The city's in a month with a 5,000 serving any support you require. That's more expensive than I care to pay. I'm not planning on using the internet much, so paying that much for your service doesn't make much sense to me. Ah, so you wish to cancel the contract. May I remind you, sir, the cancellation fees is 500,000 yen. It's not a contract if I never agreed to it. Sign it yourself. Signature is a form of agreement. Maybe it is, but not when you try and trick people into signing it. You're scamming people. Outrageous. You signed of your own volition. You asked for loaded and agreed upon rates, and now you have the gall to claim we're scamming you? Yeah, I do, and I'm not afraid to black out that claim. See, I know a guy in the police force. What do you say I call him and see what side he takes? That could be an issue, but I'm afraid that isn't going to intimidate us. High time we did some intimidation on our own. Ah, this is the kind of conversation I can get behind. Gotta be kidding me. Ill-natured men indeed. Well, I hope you didn't pay much for these modems, because they're gonna end up really ending badly for you. I can beat you to death with the World Wide Web, mate. Truly. You're gonna be feeling the effects of internet overuse far before the children do. Let's grow this luminosity between us, shall we? Let me deliver blazing 35 kilobytes to your head. Yeah, but what the hell are you? Just an honest customer looking for an honest deal. Scammer days are over. The police are gonna shut you down. You know, we can change, man. We'll have to do it, promise. Oh, yeah? You should leave your friends behind? Hello? Hey, Kiddo, want to talk about that internet business from earlier? Yeah, about that. Don't worry about Kiddo, got it all figured out. Oh, it's so insistent, I finally took her down to the electronics store and just let her pick out a modem. Fast speed around, 1 megabits per second. Impressive, right? Check out, it's only 5,000 a month. Oh, and the employee said that guy giving out the modems on the street was probably a scammer. Good thing we didn't get tied up in that, right? You bastard. Done doing Dante 5 for a while. What a bastard. He did the right thing, though, taking his kid to choose out the one she wanted. That's good. Now she can play Cub Penguin to her heart's desires. She can go on MSN Messenger as much as she wants. She can make her own MySpace page. What a joy she'll have. Bloody hell. The controller did that on its own. Weird. Alright. Let's finish up with some of this sort of shenaniganery in this. We'll probably go for 2.5 hours or so, maybe. This stream. So let's finish up with a bit of the really hard stuff. These guys. Now we'll push forward. We'll beat the pacify the Tomtha wielding thugs. These guys think they're real hot shit, don't they? Mr. Karate over here. Bloody Ip Man. Man, where's your Tomtha or more? You gotta keep a hold of that thing. Can't imagine it was cheap. Well, the realization that it's not gonna weapon is gonna hit them like a ton of bricks. I gotta stop making the same puns. I've really gotta be more clever with my puns, to be honest. Nice first dodge. How about you dodge the second push? Damn, none of them dropped their Tomtha. Oh, time to take out the trash. Oh, never mind. I will take out the trash instead. Whoopsie daisy, Yoshi. This commission could be really annoying on hard. Come on, mate. At least hit when you're somewhere close to me. Jesus. hit scanning me, you bitch. Stop hit scanning me, you. Stop input reading. You bastards. Go to sleep. Down we go, you mover. Whoa, 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 that is not a tomfer. That is distinctly not a tomfer, mate. Jesus. Man went, you know what, I'm not doing so well with this tomfer thing, and pulled out a goddamn firearm. Really gave up on his whole shtick pretty quickly there. Gonna knee him until he stopped attacking me. God, what an embarrassment. Man was like, oh, you know what, this doesn't seem to be working. Why the hell did I think bringing a stick to a fight with a man called the Dragon of Dojima would end well for me? Hey, I can check. Hey, J-Hank! You have joined me with the power of a flashbang. Does that man have a flaming tonfa? But yes, how's your week been? I had like a long chat at the start of the stream before I even played the game. We talked for like 50 minutes. I had a really great weekend, which I'll probably talk about in other streams too. Another fellow is gone, screw this whole tomfer thing, I'm just gonna pull out a gun. You guys are cheeky. Dang, I missed out on a little vacation. Oh, don't worry, I'm sure I'll talk about it a bit. I'm sure I'll talk about it a bit. I'm sure I'll have a bit of a chat. Don't you worry. Bounce the boss. Oh, Jesus Christ. The hell was that, Kiryu? I think you just executed you, man. Glad you didn't throw your hat to the V-Shoujo ring. No. But today, I understand. Yeah. I almost did. I almost was tempted to apply for one of their days. How'd he go? I almost did. I almost put my hat in the V-Shoujo ring. But I didn't, so we're okay. We're okay here. There's road. Gave me a katana for beating a heap of dudes with tomfers. Bit crazy though. I haven't talked much about it on stream. I think I'll leave my chatting about it to the next stream, to be frank. I'm sure it's a rather dramatic situation, but I don't feel like talking today because I'm in a good mood and I don't want my mood to be bad. You know, I was, you know, in a place with no signal all weekend, so really I missed most of it. I missed the start of the situation. Keep the hat, kept the pride. Well, I wouldn't have lost any pride. The thing about V-Shoujo was why they were unsuccessful in was because I don't think they were taking anything from the talent, so they were a company that didn't exist. And when they suddenly went, oh wow, not taking money is a terrible business model, they started taking money. So I would have kept my pride. Because I'd have kept my model. I'd have kept everything, really. I could just leave. Be like, thanks, guys. And then left. But I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Destroy the crates before the time runs. Oh no. I don't know what this game mission is supposed to be. Sorry, Ilda. That might pull a gun out. Bam, bam. What? Here are the crates! The weapon crates! Quick! Sealskin kid who can punch through the wire. You! Through the crate. God, why are there so many crates? What the hell is this town turned into? Jesus Christ. You and me. Thank you. You just destroyed the own crate. Hidden loot crate sponsorship. I shall break these crates with other crates. Nice try, man. One last one! And I win. I win Loot Crate sponsorship. I am the winner. Take that, EA. Take that, EA. I am the champion. I am the winner. I am cooler than all of you. Now it's time to eat my weight in sushi. Now we're gonna go down to the sushi restaurant. Let's go eat my weight in sushi. Copious amounts of sushi. Give me over you own.
うまいな。さあ行くか。
行くか。
ありがとうございました。
Alright. Yeah. I'm getting pretty close. Look at me go. Practically unstoppable. One of them should have that cheap Captain America toy that I've been waiting for a couple of months and never came. Oh no. Oh no. Also, rough times for anyone actually ordered any... Yeah, never mind. I'm not talking about tonight. We're not talking about VTuber drama today. Don't even try, Eric. Just punch man and talk about how nice it was going into nature with nobody around. Only the stars and a beer with company. And some good friends, but you get the point. Concern clairvoyant. Well done. A concern clairvoyant. Good thing the loot craze phase ended. Well, they just changed it. What is Loot Crate if not essentially what Uma Musume does? Hey, big gun man. You think you're all that, don't you? My gun! Loot Crate turn into Rage! Shadow Legends? Yeah, turn it into the gacha game. What are Loot Crates if not a gacha game? Great Scott! They've never left. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to have to tell you this. Sorry to have to be the one to tell you this. But ultimately... Did I just get shot by a hunting rifle? Away with you, knife-wielding maniacs. I'm just gonna kick you. Oh my goodness! He took out my shins. I wasted far too much health on that combat encounter. I hope the last combat encounter is not that hard because I have wasted a lot of health. Those small health bars suggest guns. Yep. Wow. I do at least like how the magazines in this game took this happened, yeah. I do like how the magazines, at least in this game, do last as long as a magazine would in real life. Really, really small. 2 or 3 seconds to get through a whole magazine. I appreciate that about a game. Very honest. Come on, boss man. Oh god damn it. No. No goddamn shooting me. Well, Mr. Wrestler here. Ow. No. Ouch. Speaking of wrestling, I suplexed him. I'm gonna die from these gunners. Quick. Do I have a gun? I do. God damn it. I wasted far too much health in that earlier fight. That was on me. That was on me. I'll just heal up. That was on me. Should have been a bit less silly. Ooh, ouchie. Less tomfoolery, yes. Gotta be a little less cheeky. God damn! Kid you, Jesus Christ. You clearly learned a lot from your father. Nope. There we go. You too. God, them kicking boxes is so annoying. Me just lying flat on the ground. Nighty night, Mr. Coe. Yeah, Mr. Knife. You really think you're all that, don't you? Whew. That's the usual reaction when you get shot. What? Flying? Flying across the room? I don't normally fly across a room when I get shot. I'm coming for you. Falling flat on the floor? Yeah, I suppose, yeah. I'm coming for you, big man. Bloody Link shield will get you. Ooh, you're lucky. Nice try. All right. Oh my god. Did he just shoot me on the ground? Not allowed to do that. Bounce the boss. Off the floor. Bounce his skull. Into a wall. My god. No gun for you. Oh, damn it. It's goddamn bastards with their shotguns. Mine. Oh, what a reaction. No. I thought doing some good blunt force trauma to the head. I will. How many people are in this map? What the hell just hit me in the head? Fine. See you, Finn. See you indeed. God damn. It's like there are like infinite guys with guns in that last section. I'm gonna need to get some like bullet resistance. Jesus. I don't think I have any gun resistance stuff. Oh damn. It's always one of these missions that comes and like makes it really hard for me. It's always one of these missions that makes it really hard for me. I'm too lazy to go anything. I'll give it one more go. Ah yes, gotta love high cholesterol. It's how I fix my bones. I eat so much cholesterol that my bones simply knit themselves back together using the power of saturated fat. You can't bleed out when your blood consists entirely of lipids. I am invincible, for when you cut my veins open, what falls out are fries and cooking grease. Damn, I've not got any. Oh, go on. Bullets bounce when you. They bounce off of my body. Invincible I am. I'm a rich man. If I were a rich man. La da 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 da. that fiddler on the roof? Jesus Christ. Pulled out a goddamn sledgehammer. Jesus. Not cool, man. Not cool. Now let's try one more go with this gunman bonanza. Unless I'm loading, because I shouldn't be stingy. Let's not waste any time, lads. Yep. You. Alright. Now I've just got a heap of people with knives, and I can handle that. Oh, maybe I can't. Okay, now I can handle it. I've got lots of long, sharp daggers. Turns out, I don't need a shield. Ow, never mind, maybe I do. Ouch, Jesus Christ. What the hell just happened to me? Give me your gun. Oh, no, no camera. Oh my goodness, the camera's not here again. Ouch. What the hell? How did that man hit me? God, it's so annoying. Chills of a pansies gets shot multiple times in the face. Oh my god, this is such a nightmare of a mission. Why does this feel like I'm missing something? I love these ragdolls. It's really funny, but god, is it annoying when they have hit scanning weapons? Like, I'm not actively dodging, it essentially always hits. It means it's very hard to avoid being hit. Makes it very difficult to do anything.
まで行かれます。それでは
Let's head back to our place and fiddle around with our equipment. Maybe they may have some gun-resistant clothes or something. Maybe have a bulletproof vest. That'll be how I save myself. The power of a bulletproof vest. Probably something that can recover health? That's the problem. The only thing I've got is a sacrifice stone, I suppose. Ooh, there is a bulletproof vest there. I'm not going to use the training gear anymore. But I do have a bulletproof vest. Do I have anything else that gives me gun resist? Grab everything else. Military grade soul, military grade bulletproof vest. And there's also revives you upon death. That one's pretty good. That one is pretty good. There's got to be more military grade stuff. Now, while I'm here, I'll eat. I don't know what sushi zenmai. Downstairs. You can't stop me. Quick. Run away. Delicious. Probably something. That's right, become an alcoholic. That'll save me from bullets. I am a raging alcoholic. I'll be invincible. Don Quixote, you have anything for me? Don Quixote. Yeah, Almost I can't use health recovery in those missions. That's the real kicker in those missions. Is not being able to use health recovery. That is the real kicker. I just realised. Do we all remember where that damn shop was where the guy could sell you like cool videos? Where was Mr. Video Man? There you go. Good Mr. Video Man. Maybe he has more videos for you. It's been a while since I've checked out Video Man. I could only see able to buy a card. Jesus. The Filipino Ace. Interesting. I haven't got that one. That must be new. Anyway, give me a moment. I'm gonna run off and fulfill some responsibilities upon the porcelain throne. Back in a moment. Wait, sorry. I'm back. Probably not for that much longer, but you know what? We keep going. We keep going. What? Just gotta check something. Hmm. Do 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 do. Hmm. 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 Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Everyone dance and move to the Filipino Ace, moving everybody's. Absolutely fabulous. Do the Filipino Ace. Is that a song? Is it a real thing? No? Wow, it's you could have convinced me. You could have convinced me. Could be in the Philippines. You make a good point. Hmm. 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 Okay. Interesting. Okay. Mm-hmm. Understood. Alright. So we'll try that quest one last time. Gonna give it a go one last time, shall we? I see. Sorry, I went completely quiet there for a while. I was concentrating, thinking, perusing my options. And the answer came to me like a thief in the night. The answer is, you have to kill the boss. The boss will keep spawning guys with guns until you defeat him, so I was being stupid in that last quest, trying to defeat the guys with guns first to make it easier to kill the boss. I have to kill the boss first. I have to just burst him down as quickly as possible, lest his minions overwhelm me. And once I defeat him, then the gun guys stop spawning. I knew more of them spawned after I beat them all. I thought I was crazy. I knew I was missing something with that mission. The Whale, starring Brendan Fraser. About a man slowly killing himself with the power of food. Alright, one last throw. So annoying that doesn't let you use it. Mine. That's just so brutal. No. Man slowing and killing himself with gotchas. The truest tragedy. No. Is there a man with a gun still left? There is. Nice try, mate. Nice try, man. Stop stabbing me. He was a normal man until he saw a funny meme about Genshin, and that was everything was over there. Over for him. Truly tragic. Run. No. Alright. Don't run away from me, you bastard. Wait, you can't shoot me through walls. That's not fair. Nope. Nope. My gun! Like the thumbnail, so you're finally part of the team. Oh, thank you. I do like the thumbnail. Fine. Woo. Yeah, I am part of the team. Me, I've got such a nice suit, of course I'm part of the team. Look at me. I'd be running a gang that's so cool. I'd be running the coolest gang. Whew. That was painful. I don't believe I'd be running the coolest gang in town. Nobody would be cooler than, no gang is cooler than mine. I'll run the coolest gang. Cooler than all the other gangs. Sustained entirely on the power of copious amounts of sushi. That's what my gang would be like. More sushi than you could poke a stick at. I would be so sushied up. You couldn't believe it. Much cooler than you. So, last thing we'll do. Let's head downstairs into Ringer Hut and have one last meal of the day. I think we'll finish up our stream soonish. So those cool, the guys, they're cool, really fresh. Yeah. So those guys. I'm cool. Cooler than all of you. The coolest cool that ever cooled around Cool Town. That's me. That's right. That's me. The coolest of the cool. So cool it should be a crime. And even then it would be a cool crime. Because alliteration is cool. Gotta go in this cool place. I forgot where I was going. Try the sorrows and the bruises with raw fish and rice. Well, this time I'm going to be trying the sorrows and the fish thing with whatever the hell is down in Ringer Hut. Still not sure what Ringer Hut's supposed to be. Why I can't eat the New York hot dog bar. But it looks very Chinese, to be honest. Doesn't matter. Down my sorrows and just so many rice bowls. I drown my sorrows in just so many rice bowls. Still one person I haven't unlocked. Still one person I haven't unlocked. Any more side quests I can do? No. I've only got main quests. Ooh, we can watch that Cali's, that video, what was it called? Filipino Ace or something? Toes be down when the heart rate goes up. When your toes go down when your blood pressure spikes. Last things last. Let's just go to the video store and watch a video. Let's go to the place where one can watch videos and watch some videos, shall we? Yes, I do look strong, and you look rich. I think this will work out well for both of us. Look, I'm right next to this drugstore. I can use all the money I'm gonna steal off you. After I beat your head in with a bicycle. The true weakness of the rich.
時間食っちまった。
Bicycles and public transport.
いらっしゃいませ。
Unfortunately, I can't beat a man over the head with a... Unfortunately, I cannot beat a man over the head with a train, but you know that would still cause the same amount of damage to a rich person, to be honest. Oh yeah, this is video store beam. This is the gun store. Interesting. God. So many pictures. I wonder how much they had to pay to have these pictures in the game, or did ladies want their picture to be in the game? God, couldn't they wear less fabric? Christ. It seems to be a lot of the same picture, I'm starting to realise. That would be murder. What would it now? What a tragedy. Hello, gunshot. You don't have any... Useless. Don't know why they're playing Christmas music. It's strange. I feel like if I stay in that store for too long, I'm gonna get banned from YouTube. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I wish you'd never picked a fight with me either, to be honest. Oh god, a bit more risque photos. I forgot there were more in this room. What are you doing? Jesus. Christmas Eve music ain't cringe with, and the Winterman says that. Well, I'm Australian. Winter is at a very different time of year from where I am. I'm Eric Winters, ever ruler of winter in the Southern Hemisphere. In the Southern Hemisphere, which is in the middle of year, thank you very much. We have Christmas in July, you bastards. Well, we don't, actually, but... the glasses gives you away. You can't tell me what I want and can and can't do. I'm not Santa Claus. Nope, some sort of martial arts. Oh my goodness. Cuddy. Oh my goodness. Rival looking man. Oh my goodness. My goodness, so powerful, so cool. What'd that get me? Instructional video times. It was an interesting other way. A lot to learn though. Kali stick mastery allows for attacks using Kali sticks. Essence of Kali sticks. Block all attacks and retaliate with increasingly powerful strikes. Kiryu seemed to really be into it. Yeah, he is. Maybe he'd really be into my girlfriend as a demon. But I'm not. That's for a different time. For another man. Now let me out of this store. Please, free me. Right, so, another essence acquired. Well, I think we'll finish there. I think we'll finish there. New chapter, new place. 19 hours, almost exactly. My god, is it? Ain't them all. Goodness. Look at us, 19 hours. Wow, we were like almost on 16 hours here too. Wow, we're really good at getting on the hour. I guess we are playing it in almost on the hour moments. I suppose that makes sense. Alright. There we are. Oh, by the way, there's today's drink. There's a big story behind it if you want to... I don't really have the description of it because I drank it as the stream began. That's today's drink. Isn't it beautiful? Strawberry ale. Strawberry ale. Ale created with the high-class strawberries from nearby, German malt, and water from Mount Bandai. Because this is from Inawashiro, where I went camping on the weekend, which was a fair few hours from where I live. But it is certainly very fun. Completely forgot, don't worry. I had finished the beer at that point. I finished it like an hour in. But I really did well, frankly. I really did well. But yeah, this was a nice beer. Not as sweet as you would think, because the Inawashiro has a sort of high-class strawberry that they've selectively bred. That when you cut it open, it isn't like red and then white. It's like red, white, red. It's got like a really big pocket of like fructose in the center that gives it this sort of red look in the very center of the strawberry. They're very nice, and they were used to make a beer, which was also rather nice. Not as sweet as you would think, but it was good. Have you been enjoying the game? I have been having a great time, actually. I have been having a really good time. All propaganda to charge you more. Yeah, that's true. But the beer was alright, and I've got a whole set of alcohol from them. I've got a whole set of alcohol from them. I got like a big box of alcohol. Here it is. And so I've got 6 beers from them. These 6 beers in the box, and also the beer. It is red, I'll give them that. It is an amber ale. It's got a very dark, kind of red colour. For sponsorship? I wish. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? No, I was just... It's a habit of mine. When I travel to far distance places, I tend to buy alcohol as sort of a memory. Because usually I'll keep one of the bottles, especially if they have a nice label. The labels on these bottles are quite nice. I quite enjoy the styling. It's almost a shame to drink the bottles. Maybe I'll do a lot of night streams so I can make content out of them by making them part of my stream. But no, it's really cool. I had a whole conversation about it. I'm a bit lazy to explain it now. But essentially, the name is very clever, and I thought it was very fun and interesting. And I will, next stream, probably go through and explain again what I did on the weekend. Next stream, whenever that is. But for now, I am tired. Don't mix 8 with 5. Bad things will happen. Yeah, watch out. Don't mix with don't keep 6 and 9 to 6 and don't keep 6 near 7 because 6 is pretty deathly afraid of it. Because of course 7, 8, 9. That's why there's no 9 in the box. Originally there was a 9 in the box and it got eaten by 6. It's not 6, sorry, it got eaten by 7. It used to be 1, 7, 8, 9 for 6, and then the 8 consumed it, and instead became the golden ale. But anyway, I think we'll finish it there with the worrying implication. Too late, here comes the nice. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Eat 6, 8, eated the 9. Oh no. Nice. Very funny, very funny. But I think we'll leave it there. But as always, thank you all for watching. I'm a bit tired. I probably won't stream again tomorrow. I might stream again tomorrow. Top grade classic jokes here, yeah. Top grade jokes here. Don't you worry. We do all the classy jokes here. All the classy jokes here. We do, we do, we do. You remember, do the Filipino Ace. Yes, that's right, the Filipino Ace. Famous dance move / song phenomenon, Filipino Ace. From well-known non-Filipino artists, because that's how it always is. Little Philly. Yeah, that's right. It's from an artist called Little Philly. That's right. And as always, with that, thank you all for watching. Good night. Sleep tight. And don't let the army, the actual army of men with long rifles bite. Because they won't bite. The bullets will bite into your skin as they rip you to pieces. Really wasn't expecting to do a recreate. I wasn't really expecting to be in a real version of a recreation of the Battle of goddamn Okinawa. But, be not I suppose. 99. 99.